Mà lên, quay lên hả?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Right? Right.
2, check. Check 1, 2. Hey, 1, 2, check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 2. Check. 1, 2, 2, 1. Check. Check. Hey, 1, 2, 2, 1. Check. 1, 2, 2, 1. Check. 2, 2, 1. Check. Check. 1, 2, 2. Check it, it's down, 1, 2, 1, 2, check, check. Check, 1, 2, 2, 1, check. Two, one, check. Check it, it's down, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, check. Hey, 1, 2.
Everything might Check 1, 2, 1.
Dai non c'è. Via questa. Mi piace il primo
Dave? My country go west now. Let me put it on anything.
Today?
Nice. Enough space to walk around.
Sakura siya. Ako na socks ba? Had to be barefoot or no?
Yeah, well, I never know so.
You're in Campania? You have everything?
Taking her all away.
No, I'm leaving now.
Alright, no problem. Yeah, everything in order here.
There's some few stuff like that, right?
I think that time we got it first, then I'll play.
Alright, so I'll leave another, right?
Yeah,
You fix the you and you
Yeah,
go.
like the phone.
You fix up. I don't have it from me now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
No complicated colors, you know.
We're going to do it. I already know.
Yeah, no, he have a job now.
I always see you do
So
it.
he had to go to wash hands. Go in wash. Right in the left and sit. Keshavaya Namaha, Natavaya Namaha, Narayana Namaha. Wash hands. Go in Pusastu Deva, Pusa Mole Janagana, Pusmaji Trayodeva, Brahmavishnu, Maheshwara. Tilakam Jama, Punyam Papanasha, Papada, Haritin, Yamala, Toots. That next one. So, what we do it? Chandan, no, no. After we done with that, water, Chandan, essence, but it's just you alone, so it's like a little simple. So it has be 5 of them. Sound one. Sound one. Sound one. Sound one. Sound. How many malas? Sound one.
5.
Alright, so yourself and you all could place malas as well, right? Yeah.
That's what.
That's it. I hear this one.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
Wrong frequency, yes.
Ramchandra ki jai. Shall we all stand please as we go to the presence of Bhagwan this morning in our service? If you can. Lakshmi, you all can sit. Sit down, sit down. You can sit. You want this? No problem. All right. Shall we all bow our heads in prayer? Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswate Namaha, Shri Gurudevaya Namaha. Om Yam Brahma Varurendra Rudra Murtah Stunvante Divestave Vedahi Sangapado Gayanti Yam Samagah Dhyanavastita Gatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogina Yasyantam Naviro Suragana Devaya Tasme Namaha Devaya Tasme Namaha. Om Tat Sat Adya Srimad Bhagavatu Mahapurasya Vishnu Ragna Pravartamanasya Dvite Parade Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Saptame Vaivasman Mantare Ashtavimshtime Kali Yuge Kali Pratame Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Trinidad Deshe. Address here? 1130 SS Erin Road, Pinal. Punya Kshetre Ashada Masa Shukla Paksha Pratipada Tithau Punaravasu Nakshatra Harshana Yoga Kinstugna Karana Mangalavaridine Dakshina Ayana Amukha Rashi Stite Surye Amukha Rashi Stite Shashanke Cha Shisheshu Graheshu Yatha Yatha Rashi Stan Stiteshu Amukha Gotrasya Kashyap Gotra Amukha Namna. Take your name. Your name, eh? Amukha Namna Amukha Pretasya Seereram Ramnarine Anteshti Karma Aham Karishe. Place it right at the side. Good. So water. Not on the face, right? Just right around. Yeah. Om Madhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Muniti Sthani Shava Nimitam Snanam Yadiyate Tavopatishtatam Shedam. Yeah. Chandan. So look at me, right? Watch me. When you put the chandan, go up and come down a little bit. Om Madhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Muniti Sthani Shava Nimitam Chandan Mayadiyate Tavopatishtatam. Not on the face again, right? True, right? Om Madhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Muniti Sthani Shava Nimitam Gandam Mayadiyate Tavopatishtatam. Om Madhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Muniti Sthani Shava Nimitam Pushpamala Mayadiyate Tavopatishtatam. So you walk around 5 times, right? Om Madhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Muniti Sthani Shava Nimitam Deepam Mayadiyate Tavopatishtatam. Om Yam Dware Mahaghore Andanatam Savrite Tatra Lokanartaya Deepo Yam Upatishtatam. Deepo Yam Upatishtatam. Om Madhyamukha Gotrasya Mukha Pretasya Muniti Sthani Shava Nimitam Deepam Yadiyate Tavopatishtatam. Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare Shri Krishna Hare Dukhiyon ko dukha dur kare. Jai 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 Krishna Hare. जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो आशा का दूर किनारा हो. जब चार तरफ
अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो, और कोई न केवल हारा हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे, फिर जो भी तेरा ध्यान धरे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे, दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। बोलिए वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र के जय। Jai Seereram. Assalamu alaikum and a pleasant good morning. On occasions such as this, we don't say welcome, all right? But on behalf of the family, on the onset, let me say thank you for joining with them in their time of bereavement. This morning, Uncle is standing here to perform what is known as the Anteshti Samskar. Let's press it up. Let's press it up. The Anteshti Samskar is the 16th and last Samskar of the Sanatanist Hindu. Sixteen samskars that all of us are expected to perform sometime. But we seldom do. We are accustomed to only one, with a big DJ truck and tassa and whatnot, the Vivah Samskar, which is the wedding ceremony. But there are 16 samskars in the Sanatanist Hindu life. One of which, the first one, is performed before the individual is even conceived. The expected or the desirous parents ask Bhagavan, God, to give upon them the proper jiva to join the family. After that samskar is performed, there are two others before birth. After conception, there are two others before birth. And then there is others that come, like the naming ceremony and the piercing of the ears, the Janeu Sanskar, having the secular knowledge, education, and then coming down to marriage, and now the last samskar, Anteshti Samskar. Why I'm saying this is, Uncle is no longer with us here in spirit, just the body. It means to say that he did not start his life. Somebody else started it. And today, somebody else is sending him off. The loved ones at the beginning, and then the loved ones who are here that remain. With that being said, it means to say that in our entire life and living, that we owe it to somebody else. Somebody would have contributed to what we have today. Isn't it so? Without our parents, could we have been born? No. Without our loved ones and friends and family close to us, could we really manage in society today? In life today? You need support. There are few people who can maneuver life by themselves. Very few. We owe everything that we have to somebody else. Therefore, our life and living should have been that of always giving back. Giving back. What can you give? Only what you have? That skill that you have, that's all you could give, right? Devanan this morning, A-class DJ, sound engineer. He is doing us service, isn't it? Uncle's profession was, some people would shun that profession, and say it wasn't the noblest of profession. I want you to really think about it. How many years he was a bartender for? All his life? About 20 years? Probably more. More than that? Without abusing that service, it is a relief to a stressful day's work, isn't it? When you can't find the pundit, think about it. It might be ironic that I am saying this. If you can't find the pundit, the bartender is the one who does give a listening ear to your problems, isn't it? To the stressful day of work. That was the service that he could have given society. Not so? Some people abuse that service. But his profession, he would have gone today with so many secrets of people. Their inner, what we say, the skeleton is in the closet. And that is not an easy thing to do, to listen to people's problems and keep it there. Only a virtuous person can do that. And that was his profession. So this morning, we send him off in joy. At how much? 87? At 87, there's nothing to mourn about. Only rejoice. Absolutely nothing to mourn about. This morning, I ask you that you bow your heads in prayer as we join in a couple verses of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We ask Bhagavan to accept these verses. The chanting of it will generate energy that is conducive for the journey that he is about to take. Bole Vrindavan Krishna Chandra ki jai. Om Partaya Pratibodhita Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrita Varshini Bhagavati Ashtadashadhyayini Amba Tvam Manusamgadhamini Bhagavad Gita Bhavadveshani Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Vindayata Patra Netra Ena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanni Parijataya Totra Vetre Kaparnaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः। पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। हरि ओम। ओम श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः। अर्जुन उवाच किं तद्ब्रह्म किम् अध्यात्मं किं कर्म पुरुषोत्तम अधिभूतं च किं प्रोक्तम् अधिदैवं किमुच्यते। अधियज्ञकटं कोत्र देहिस्मिन् मधुसूदना प्रयाणकाले च कटं नीयोऽसि नियतात्मभिः। श्रीभगवानुवाच अक्षरं ब्रह्म परमं स्वभावोऽध्यात्म उच्यते। मूढभावभवकरः विसर्गकर्म संनितः अधिभूतं क्षरो भावः पुरुषाचार्यदैवतम्। अधियज्ञोऽहमेवात्र देहे देहावृताम्बरा अन्तकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरं। यः प्रयाते समद्भावं याते नास्यत् संशयः। यं यं वापि स्मरन् भावं त्यज्यन्ते कलेवरं तं तमेवैति कौन्तेय सदा तद्भावभावितः। तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मामनुस्मृत्युद्य च मयर्पितमनो बुद्धिः मामेव संशयम्। अभ्यासयोगयुक्तेन चेतसा नान्यगामिना परमं पुरुषं दिव्यं याति पार्थान् चिन्तयन्। हरि ओम। प्रेम स्वरूप वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। Shri Krishna is speaking to Arjuna on the battlefield, and Arjuna, chapter 8, he is asking Bhagavan 7 questions. The first 6 questions, Bhagavan takes 2 verses and answers 6 questions. The last verse, he takes the balance of the chapter and by extension the entire book to answer the 7 question. What is that question? Upon quitting this body, how can one realize Bhagavan? That question again. Upon quitting this body, how can one realize Bhagavan? Bhagavan answers quickly and says, the thought that is in the mind at the time that the jiva is to exit this body, whatsoever you are thinking of at that time, that is what you will become. Let me ask you now a question. Anybody ever think that their turn next? Pertinent question, eh? The wise people have a saying, we're in the season for it now. The green mango does fall before the ripe. Uncle lived to a good ripe old age, 87. I'm sure may reach half of that good. I ain't sure if I go reach 3/4. Nobody, at the rate of society today, we don't know when next, who next. Lately, I refer to one particular funeral that I did just a couple weeks back. The gentleman that was lying there, he was only 31 years. 31. One of the most difficult funerals I had to perform. To see a father perform the rites for his own child, one and only child. That's hard. None of us know when that time would be. Anybody think that they ain't going nowhere? We come for forever? We have people who have money that could cover Trinidad, and they still never achieve this. People have been trying from time immemorial to preserve this life. Nobody succeed up to now. So therefore it is scientifically proven you can't live forever. So we all have to go one day. My question, are you prepared? Are you prepared? Have anybody who does travel abroad and thing? Sometimes, maybe, right? How long in advance you have to buy the ticket? Especially if you're going to meet family. You're going to wait for Shatine to be in season, that's all. And you're steaming and you're preparing the suitcase to go. Not so? You know, you could sit down in the plane and the pilot put on the intercom and say the flight is cancelled and you have to disembark. You know that could happen, right? That's natural. So even that journey that you would have been preparing for, maybe you have to save up for the ticket years in advance, that could be put off, not so? But this journey that we have to leave this body behind, that can't be put off. No way, absolutely not. Regardless of where you are. Some people try to hide from Yamraj. One fella went abroad, see family and come back. As soon as he reached in the airport, he fall down. You all remember that incident? Sometime last year, I think, or year before. Regardless of what you're doing, where you are, when that time comes, when Bhagwan ready, say you're going, you're going. The question is, are you prepared? Constant remembering of Bhagwan, of God, in the mind can ensure that upon quitting this body, you would realize Bhagwan. You think that's easy? If you if you lie down with pain, anybody do have pain here? You get a little gas pain, you skip a meal, you feel you want to cap out, not so? Think about somebody who is lying in a bed for years. When I say years, not 2-3 years, 10, 15 years. What kind of pain they have? And they're leaving to go nowhere. Depending on what? Their karma. But upon that time, lyricists have said, it's like 1,000 scorpions stinging you at once. Anybody ever get stung by a scorpion? I don't know how it does feel. Imagine 1,000, a Jack Spanier, them Jep. Anybody, where is that? Oh, a maribone. Think about multiplying that pain by 1,000 times. You think at that point in time you're going to remember Bhagwan? No. You can't want to, at that point in time, remember Bhagwan. Chant Bhagwan's name then? No. It can't happen. Therefore, Sri Krishna is saying, throughout your life, you ought to be always engaged in Bhagwan's thought in the mind. Regardless of what you're doing, anything you're doing, keep Bhagwan always in the mind. So, you don't know if you're going down the road, you meet with an accident, that's okay. Bhagwan was in the mind. Nobody is saying, give up everything and go in the forest and just jape Ram Nam. No. You have to live in society. But you constantly keep Bhagwan in the mind and do your duty accordingly. Wheresoever you find yourself, whatever station in society you find yourself in, do that duty wholeheartedly as an offering to Bhagwan. Simple key method in realizing what could happen at the end. Hoping and praying that when that time comes, you wouldn't be in so much of pain when you could remember God. Because that is our ultimate eventuality. There's a bhajan, we only hear it in funeral, Pinjare ke panchi. The bird is yearning to come out of this cage. Right now, I am standing, you are sitting. But do you know that jiva, that soul that is dwelling here, is fighting to come out? It's trapped right now inside here. We don't know. We think we're happy. We want to be here forever. Where we know it. The new car that I just buy me, I want to leave that. Why? Why are you leaving that for? The land dispute just get probated in court and things. I go leave the land? No. Where I want to do? One day to come, we all have to make that journey. Let me ask a question. Hori, I have a package to deliver to a gentleman in Valencia. You carry it? Depends. On what? That is all the information I give you. A package to deliver to a gentleman in Valencia. Full stop. You know where you're carrying? You know the route to Valencia if you've ever been there. You know who the gentleman is. Three key things that you should have knowledge of. You don't have. You might reach Arima and turn back. Yeah? We all have a journey to make. We all have somebody to go and meet. Try to find out who is that. Now. Find out who is that now you're going to meet. The route you're taking, there are many different routes. If I want to go again, Port of Spain, I could take 300 different roads. Although when I reach either the Ladium or the Bitam is only 2, right? But you get my point. And the third thing, the package. So we had to hire a 10-wheeler truck to carry that. That road can't facilitate a 10-wheeler. Definitely not. Don't even pack much as of a feather. Some people say a broken button you're carrying. Absolutely nothing. So my message this morning is that build a relation with your God. However you think you know Him to be. Know how you're going. And if you could answer these questions, that time, that appointed time, whenever it is, you won't have doubt and fear to go. You can go willingly and smiling. Boliye Vrindavan Krishna Chandra ki Jai. At this point in time, let me ask if there's anybody to say something, any eulogy, yeah? So, okay. Uncle Wayne is coming.
I would like to say on behalf of Moti, for my young fella, he was one of the eldest in the brothers and sisters, and he had to leave school to help out in providing and going and work in the garden and whatever. For the time I have been around Moti and know him, I say from the time I have been around Moti and know him, like working in the garden and whatever, even though he fell and whatever, he was determined that, you know, he will walk, and still he will use a walker and do all that he have to do. And even today, as we see him here, he always said, Wayne, you know, I know one day I will have to go, and he accept that. And even as today, the amount of people is here today, he always, about last week, so he was telling me, Wayne, when you left, it had a good bit of people around the bed by me. So I was telling him just before I left, was his wife family was there, and it have a friend who does be here every day. She was there. He said, no, Wayne, it had a set of people. And he was asking me if something happened. So I said, if something was like that, my aunt would have told me that it had a set of people here who come to look for you. So then he asked me if it had a wake or something. And then on the last day, the Friday, before I left to go in the garden, he told me, Wayne, I go in, you know. So I tell him, I say, I go in, I will come back. But so happened, well, this happened. But we want to thank God for his life, that he lived a hard life in working and whatever. As he said, Wayne, I work hard, but I never knew about enjoying it. And then after he recognized, you know, why we work so hard, and we do nothing for ourselves, and we will just have to die and leave everything, you know. And then about like 2 months, he became normal. He wasn't arrogant. He wasn't anything. He was calm, because he knew then what was going to happen. But I guess 2 nights he was afraid, because like 2 o'clock in the morning he will get up. I will talk to him. We will talk. He will tell me he's seen certain thing, and I will just say yeah to it. But I will be there with him like 2 hours. Even his sister will come down too and stay about 2 hours too with him. And then he will sleep. When I come on mornings, I will leave like 5 o'clock and come back 9 o'clock to sort him out. But otherwise, he was no big sort of trouble. It was easy to see about him. He never give no sort of problems or anything. And I want to thank God for the life that he lived and the age, and if we could reach that age. And thanks to everybody for being here today. And after I go to the cremation site, we have prepared something for everybody to eat and have something. Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Uncle Wayne. Is there anybody else who would like to make a contribution before we move on? We could take this in 2 parts. Is a good thing or a bad thing? A good thing, nobody want to say anything, because in reality, he wouldn't hear it now. But it's a bad thing if you have nothing good to say. I don't think that is the case. What was said to him was already done, said. Correct? As Owen mentioned in the last couple of days, he wasn't a burden. He wasn't a, people lie down in a bed and they're miserable. They chase people away from them indirectly. That wasn't the case in question here. We would ask now that the family come. They would offer their malas, and then we would have the extended family, and then neighbors and friends would come afterwards. I'll ask Devanan to put something light to play before we actually close the service this morning and make our way to the cremation. Bole Vrindavan Krishna Chandra ki Jai. Come on that side. Y'all want to do RT or no? Yeah, y'all want to do RT or no? Okay.
लोकनाथाय देवोऽयमुपतिष्ठताम् Good before you go.
How much is the head? Nice to see you.
Not everybody know what to do. Yeah.
good, yeah. I mean, 20 grams there.
Yeah, I'll keep it carried.
दर्शन हो मांगते सबकी अभिलाषा है मन मेरा हो तुम सबके तुमसे आशा है क्या मेरा क्या उसका अपना पराया क्या सब ज्योति जला करके उदारी करो दुर्गा उदारी करो
Holy Vrindavan is Vrindavan.
For this present time, let me ask if you can stand again as we invoke the blessings of Bhagavan, asking him to protect us on the road on the journey towards the funeral. Put our hands together and join on. On behalf of Uncle this morning, he wasn't a perfect being, none of us are. If perchance he would have done or said something that wasn't in accordance to your principles, any transgressions that you would have made, I am asking on behalf of him now that you forgive and forget. Never think you will forgive or we ever forget. If you don't forget it, it will keep you to your last days. I am asking them to forget it now. Divine prayer. Om Shantakaram Bhujavashalam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Ganasakrisham Nirvaranam Subhanam Lakshmi-kantam Kamaladevam Yogi-vidhamidamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavadeharam Sarvaloke Pravatam Tvali Bhavaka Chattita Tvaliva Tvali Nadamhasya Hariva Sarvam Vamadeva Deva Hariva Sarvam Vamadeva Deva Vasudoma Sarvajaya Ramasoma Jyotirgamaya Nityurmam Mritam Namaya Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Atma Shanti Atma Shanti Atma Shanti Ram Nam Satsang Hari Nam Krishna Hari
Anybody else who didn't come and would like to say their last respects?
When they come, bring me informed when we
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel so.
He broke it off. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me, but okay, so he got back from you.
Yeah, when I pass back to them. When the first time, yeah, they say.
No problem.
This is in our one. This small bowl and this is
All of you now on?
Okay.
Okay, then now that's
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to come back. Nice.
But if you have anything you need to
Yeah, that's good. No problem. Good. That's okay.
Hey, good soups here.
So you all feel stuck with this, right? Yeah. That's right. Go straight on to the end. Okay. Straight on to the end.
Yeah.
All ready? Yeah.
How many put on it?
अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी